Goodbye. Do I migrate all? Hello, everybody. Hello. Do you hear how monotone I sound? Hello. Oh, we gotta switch to Path of Exile. I can't be playing Tekken no more. Yo! Yo, 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 yo. Dez to the gun. What's up, bro? Watch the vid? Alright, give me a sec. Dude, look at this. Look, look, look! Look at the item, bro! I can't believe it still, man. I still can't believe it. Look, I'm gonna hide the chat. But I gotta move my camera. Like right there. And I'm gonna hide the chat. Now watch. See that? You know what goes right next to it? The mirror, bro. Oh, you can't see my mouse cursor, but right? Oh yeah, you can. Oh, right here. That's where the mirror goes. So I was so close. Call me before you start watching the vid? Okay. We'll turn it on soon. I have to start my build, man. I have to migrate my character because I'm in SSF. I'm in SSF, bro. I gotta move my character. So let me do that real quick. Holy shit, I cannot believe I got it, bro. Like, it's insane. I'm just gonna follow the build on Mobalytics I was interested in playing. That's it. It's that simple. I can't. Wow. I'm rich, guys. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm fucking rich, fam. So what do? Do I just... Look at this helmet I crafted in this game, by the way. Look at this helmet I crafted. Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. Pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. Double resistance. Sell? I don't think this is worth that much. Sell and then Gamba? Oh my god. Hi Esmeralda, hi. Hello, hello. You wanna tweet me today? Tweet? Do you wanna give me the tweet today? The tweet. The tweet. Give me that tweet. Do I just buy a mage blood or is that cheating? It's the least I could do? Okay. Well, thank you very much. We'll think about it. Okay, so what do I do here? If I gotta check this. What happens if I migrate all on my SSF character when I already have characters in the trade league? When you choose Migrate All, your SSF League state merges into the corresponding Trade League. Existing Trade League characters, items, progress are not overridden and lost. Instead, the two league states combined based on the following. Remove only tabs. Your SSF stash tabs become remove only. All your SSF characters moved. Your Atlas maps and completion states merge. Any map unlocked in SSF that you haven't unlocked in trade will become unlocked. Oh, interesting. Oh, you know what? This is PoE 1. This is in a Path of Exile context. Damn. It's the same thing. Follow. Okay. Okay, we're gonna watch the video soon for PoE 1, but let me get my build situated. Exact same system follows. Use migrate all your existing trade league characters, progression items. Okay. Just like PoE 1, your SSF stash tabs. Yeah. Progression trackers. Progression trackers like your Atlas or in-game trial states will merge. The game defaults to whichever league has the highest or furthest completed progress. Okay. Alright, let's go. We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. So all this stuff should go with me, right? Yo, Keiko, what's up, man? Did you see the good news in my Discord chat? Did you see what item I got in SSF? Look at this. Can you believe? Crazy, bro. Crazy. Right click on it. Nope. Nope. No, sir. Absolutely not. I'm selling that shit. I am selling that shit. But look, I'm very happy about how far we got. We're sitting on 57 div in SSF. We have one perfect exalt, and I already used a bunch. I crafted this nutty helmet. Decent quarterstaff, could be better. A Rambler jacket. Gamba Gamba, nope. No, sir. Nope. No way, bro. No way. No fucking way. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Let's transfer to trade. You guys ready? Am I making a mistake? No? Okay, here we go. SSF, Ruins of Alder, all migrate. Here we go. I hate SSF, dude. I love SSF. It's so good. It's so good. Especially in this league. I did it! I did it! There it is.
Can I help?
Let's sell it right away, bro. I have. I want. Give me div. Oh, actually went down in value a little bit. What? Why did it set it to 2?
All right, your order is registered.
There it is. Alright, we gotta do some cleanup now. I'm gonna do some cleanup, I'm gonna get my build going, and then we'll watch the video. We'll watch the PoE 1 video. Does it sound good? Wow, this is all the currency I have. Oh, there it is.
Have an order?
Watch now. Dude, look at how many div, bro. Holy shit. I can't even take it all out. That's fucking crazy. 470 div.
You've received a shipment.
Fucking hell.
Hmm?
Get on my level, get 5k div? Yeah, dude, I'll never be as good as you. Oh, I lost my Kulamak invitation, but I think I got the Abyss quest already. Alright, let me do some cleanup. The hell? Why is it bugging? Oh. Put all the money in. Give me the money! Give me the money! Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Oh, my boy HINEKORA is on. Where you at, dude? Join the stream. Come say hi. Okay. Just take all of that. I gotta reorganize this, but we could do that later. Oh my god, guys, I can't believe it. We are rich. We're gonna be rich. Sanctum, remove only. I'll leave those, I don't care. Then I have another one, I forgot. Put everything away. Those reliquary keys. There it is. That's the full stash right there. Do you have active drops? You mean what, on Twitch? I don't think there's any drops available, are there? I don't think so. Turn that trade chat off. I don't want to see that shit. Okay, we're looking at 1365 divine. Holy shit. GGG did add. Does it apply to PoE 2 or only PoE 1? Because I don't have anything. It doesn't say anything about it. I think it's only for PoE 1. Holy PP cockapoo. How many jawbones, ribs, everything I have? Okay, I'll put the rib. Okay. Jawbone, rib. Now we need to put, oh, we got the ancient rib. Then we gotta put, the collarbone, and then the cranium. Right? And here we'll put sinistral. And then we put dextral. Then the rerolls. We put the putrefaction. My OCD ass has to do it this way. Then the other omens that we don't care about. And then this nod collarbone. I can't even put it there. I don't know. IDK when you stream PoE League vid? Yeah, I could turn it on. I just have to change the game, I think, to PoE 1. Which I think is fine. You're getting all these jewels and these charms. Fuck is this? Oh look, I got another key. I'm gonna sell those pieces of garbage now. Alright, now these are all my uniques. Uniques. It's like whatever gear. Okay, there's too much to fucking go through, dude. Holy shit, look at all these tabs. I'll do the maps next, because that's important. Put them all together in one. I have to do it one by one, don't I? It's actually crazy. Okay, and then where's my map tab? Maps, yep. Alright. Yo, HINEKORA, what's up, bro? Did you see the Discord, man? Did you see what the madness I did yesterday, bro? Did you see what happened, bro? Oh my god. That's crazy. This has been my best league by far. Like, it's not even close. How are you doing, man? You have not seen? Well, I did the trade already, but I can show you the results. I can show you the results of it. Yes, sir. I got a HINEKORA and SSF, man. Dude, crazy. It felt really good, right? It's not one of those things where you play trade, you get a bunch of divs, you buy a HINEKORA early, and then you just wait for it to skyrocket. Like, I actually played the game normally, and I happened to find one. So that felt great. So now, you know what I've been suffering with for the last week or so. Trying to farm that Rigwald's gem. You know what I've been suffering with, bro. So I said, fuck that. I'm migrating the trade. I'm buying the gem. Gonna play my build, have fun, finish the challenges, and then I'm not gonna worry about trade ever again. I don't have to worry about trade. I'm good. I got all the divs. I don't have to flip. I don't have to sell. I don't have to worry about it. Last night you made insane gloves. What are they, man? Let's see them. What did you make, bro? Oh, dude, it felt so good when I got that drop. That's a great drop. That's near like a mirror feeling, you know? It's not a mirror, but it didn't register until later. How good of a drop I got. Okay. There's other... Oh, I forgot I have another. I want to see what the Atlas looks like now that I migrated my SSF progress. But the good thing is now that I migrated my SSF progress, I can always make a fresh SSF build again. Because when I like making new builds, I actually like playing them from scratch. wish you could control right click these waystones, but you can't. Let's go back to maps. Dude, look how many tier 12s I have. Holy shit. Bro, I'm getting off index finger workout, bro. Hey, Valakura, I don't remember, man. Were you the one that also said you're not interested in PoE 1, or are you gonna play PoE 1? I know the reveal thing was today. We're gonna watch the video later, but who knows how much of it I'm gonna play. We'll see. I'm just too hooked on PoE 2 right now, man. So I got challenges to do, dude. I got quests to do. Alright, my index finger is getting wrecked right now. You're not really interested in PoE 1, but I might play the thing because of cosmetics if they're available. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm in a similar kind of boat right now, bro. PoE 1 is like, they have a couple builds. Like, obviously they have swords, they have daggers, they have weapon types and skills that don't exist in PoE 2, right? So that's one of the biggest convincing factors to why I'd play. But yeah, I don't know, bro. PoE 2, this league has been so good. Like, I wasn't even juicing maps or anything, and I just randomly put in a tier 15 just so I can get to the next mansion. And guess what happened? Got a fucking HINEKORA, man. It's crazy. I am about to choom. Okay, I can't be asked to go through the rest of these, to be honest. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the video. Let's watch the PoE 1 content thing while I'm putting my build together. You send me a link to the gloves? Okay, let me see that real quick. Where'd you send it? You sent it on Discord? In game? Oh. Oh, there it is. A sec. Can roll marksman modifiers. So you got tier 1 projectile speed. Oh, that projectile speed scales with the acceleration, right? Tier 2 life, which is pretty good. Evasion, life hybrid. Surpassing chance to fire, additional projectile, fractured, attack speed, and crit. That's a pretty damn good pair of gloves, man. Holy shit. Would you have wanted to swap one of the life nodes for damage? And then it'd be like pretty much near best in slot, right? But those suffixes are goated. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Good stuff. See, this is a trade craft right here. I don't even know how I'd approach doing something like this in SSF. You definitely use some tech. Maybe some whittlings or something, right? Yo, my passive tree reset? Okay. I guess. Okay, let's look at the atlas. Does it take my trade atlas or does it take my SSF atlas? Oh, it takes my SSF atlas. But the abyss is done. That's done. Wow. Let's go to Site of the Chosen real quick. I need the skill point. You bought the base, had the rune frack, and all the currency is spammed on it. Nice, dude. Good stuff, man. That's cool. Are you using it on your run and gun guy? Run and gun. There it is. There's my free skill point. We might go CI even right now, dude. Crazy, crazy. So many more players in trade. It's using a yes, though tempted to sell, since closest listings go for 1,000 and 1,500. I mean, if you can get enough damage with like a 100 div pair of gloves, and you can just still fly through the game, might as well sell it, bro. Like, if I get a HINEKORA's lock in SSF, there ain't no way I'm saving it for a craft. I'm not using a HINEKORA's lock for a craft. I'm just not bothering with that. So I ended up selling it. Which, by the way, that reminds me, I need to buy my Rigwalds. I could buy technically Rakiatas and all that stuff, but I want to give at least a few Jade Isle farms a chance before I do that. So it's 148. I can wait. I'm saving the div.
All right, your order is registered.
There it is. My previous guns were the unique Herald of Blood Queen, which were entirely for AoE clear. How did your clear feel? It felt good, right? From what I remember you telling me. So I think it might be worth to just sell it. You got the craft, you got the dopamine from hitting it. Now get the dopamine from the money. With these gloves, my single target is way higher, and the fork from projectile is more than enough to clear. If you're having that much fun with the gloves, like if it adds so much benefit to you, then yeah, you could keep it. I can't see you going wrong either way. But it's like, if you get the 1,000 to 1,500 div, what are you gonna do with it? That's really the question. Are you gonna upgrade your character in other ways, and still bank a profit? If that's the case, then that makes sense to me. All right, I'm gonna turn on the video real quick. Let's watch this. Let's do share, copy link. Then I can put it on my tab here. Guy Jonathan Rogers looking mad happy in the beginning. Bro has a smile on his face. You actually went and bought another base, attempting to make some other gloves with leftover materials. Didn't hit the right stuff, but still worth like 200 div. Dude, can you just use those? Can you use those and still get like a fraction of the power and feel decent? I mean, if you're saying those gloves you crafted are 1,000 to 1,500 div, at that point I'm like, yeah, let's just sell it, bro. You can buy anything you want to make the build or experiment with the build, right? That's an amount of money where I say it's worth it to sell. Because you could easily rock with a much cheaper pair of gloves and still feel alright. But then obviously if you care about, you know, divflation, then put that money into like a lock or a mirror or something, and it's just gonna keep going up and up and up and up. But at this point in the league, I don't think any of us care about that. We're just slamming shit at this point. Like, okay, let me turn on my window capture. And then there we go. How's that look? Does that look alright? I think we could do that. Oh, there's my Rigwalds. There it is. After like how many mansions did I do? I finally got it. Dude, how many A-list chimes did I drop from that map? Let's see. How many A-list chimes? Okay, not this one. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 because I'm using one. 12 A-list chimes. So I at least ran 12 maps. Plus the ones where I didn't drop A-list chimes. I got this Einhar's Beast right. And then there's maps where I didn't get anything at all because I got unlucky. Holy shit, bro. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Yeah, man, I don't think you can go wrong either way. Like, if you keep the gloves and you just rock with them because they're, like, near best in slot for your character, why not? Do you have a use for the money? If you enjoy the crafting, then there's your answer, right? Sell it, buy another base, and try to do it again. If you enjoy crafting. I personally am not a fan of just hideout crafting, so I wouldn't do it. I would sell it and like actually buy upgrades or create a new character or something. That's probably what I would do. But I don't think you can go wrong either way, dude. Alright, is Desgun here, man? I'm watching the video for you mainly. Are you in here? Aisu Straiku. Okay, Desgun's in here. Alright, we're gonna watch the vid. And I'm gonna put my build together at the same time. Okay, we're gonna do a quick volume check. Let me know how the volume is.
I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile, and welcome to GGG Live. We have massive changes to show you today with Path of Exile, Curse of the Orflame.
Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or something in chat.
Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream, so you'll be able to claim your Abyssal Soul Shatter rare finisher effect by following the instructions below.
Increase a little?
Let's not keep you waiting though. Roll the trailer for Path of Exile, Curse of the Orflame.
So what I need to do is put it down because it's loud for me, and then I'll increase it for you guys. Crafting is fun though I prefer finding my dude. I 100% I prefer finding my stuff too. Finding that lock yesterday, oh my god. Oh, mwah, mwah. I love this game. But yes, crafting can be fun for sure. Like when I crafted this helmet, this helmet isn't by any means like this helmet isn't by any means like amazing. But for SSF, I'm pretty proud of this craft. Double res, tier 1, triple T1 prefixes. Double res. Like the only thing that would make this better is instead of the rarity, I got crit chance. If I got crit chance instead, yeah. But yeah, let me know what you end up doing with the gloves, bro. We're gonna watch this. Okay, let's do a quick volume check again.
Flame. Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile, and welcome to GGG Live. We have massive changes to show you today with Path of Exile, Curse of the Oriflame, which is coming out next week on July 25th. Twitch drops are enabled on today's livestream, so you'll be able to claim your Abyssal Soul Shatter rare finisher effect by following the instructions below. Let's not keep
What do
you
we
waiting
think?
though.
Good
Roll
bet,
the
good
trailer
bet,
for
good bet.
Path of Exile, Curse of the Oriflame.
The Oriflame calls us to the sea,
Sounds sane.
to a lost wreck that still draws ghostly breath.
How about now?
A curse down below. With my lanterns,
Good? Okay. If it's too loud, let me know.
we can explore the sea floor. We must find the source of the Oriflame before the brine rot. Somewhere in the blackest depths,
We need to make comment just pause.
bounty
Alright, let's
and
watch this.
death await.
All flame crafting, okay. Oh, they reworked the Abyss, huh? It's gonna be more like PoE 2 again. Legion, Stiller units, mercenaries are back. LS anomalies.
Come find
Wait, there's a
your
new
fortune
ascendancy?
in the depths of the sea.
Okay, alright. Let's see.
In today's stream, we'll be walking you through all the details of Path of Exile, Curse of the Oriflame, where you'll comb the ocean floor discovering sunken artifacts of forgotten origins, fight the horrors of the deep, and do your best to keep from being crushed by the waters above you. We're revisiting some familiar mechanics to bring new life to systems that have begun, perhaps, to show their age. Abyss and Legion will both be receiving significant upgrades, including a
sick.
new pinnacle boss for Abyss, and a
Put
new
vid on
chase
full
crafting
screen,
system
you
for
rather
unique
watch
items
that
in
than me
Legion.
play the build. Okay, fine.
In addition to revamps of the existing leagues though, we're also bringing back some old friends. The Mercenaries of Trathus are making their way back to Rayclast. Then we'll explain our new endgame system, where you'll join Kirak in investigating anomalies appearing on the Atlas. After that, we'll discuss the character and skill balance coming in Curse of the Oriflame. Finally, we'll cover our new set of supporter packs, after which we'll have a live Q&A session where Ziggy D will interview Path of Exile's game director Mark, as well as game designers Octavian and Andrew, answering your questions from Twitch chat. After the live stream, we'll drop the full patch notes at 11 AM NZT. So let's get
You want me
started.
to be
I'll hand
interested,
things over
okay.
to Mark to introduce the new league.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts,
Hi.
Game Director on Path of Exile. In Path of Exile, Curse of the Oriflame,
Should I hide?
a long-forgotten
hide.
mystery has begun to stir beneath Rayclast seas. Hidden in the icy depths lie strange and immensely powerful treasures, waiting for those bold enough to claim them. Meet Valerie, a dangerous Corsair captain who needs boots on the
Say
ground
Corsair.
and on the sea floor to help her retrieve these treasures and unlock
Okay.
their potential.
There we go.
This is where you come in, to help her find the charts scattered across Rayclast. Then,
Oh, it's
use
Boat
those
League.
to guide her ship to the patch of brine that holds loot for the taking.
They actually
In
made Boat
return,
League crazy.
you'll get a cut of the profits. These lost charts are guarded by the undead, rival Corsairs, or horrible creatures of the deep.
It's not really. Oh, okay, great.
Each of these monster encounters will also have a custom bonus for defeating the enemies. For example, successfully defeating the accursed undead that guard this treasure chest will cause the grateful trapped soul inside to grant you its power, possessing you and granting you ghastly power for the rest of the area.
That's cool. We're gonna
Once
go
a
dive.
chart is in hand, you'll board the good ship, the Sovereign, Valerie or Val's reappropriated Oriathan naval vessel. Here, Val introduces you to the heart and soul of her ship, quite literally. Vesper, another Pondium native like Val, is bound to this ship. His soul burns with the All Flames curse, and were his comatose body to be removed from the ship, he would surely die. The silvery apparatus that lines the bows and eaves of the vessel allow him to steer the Sovereign anywhere in Rayclast's waters. Using the chart you've brought, Vesper can navigate to a location so you can scout it for Val, and while doing so, claim whatever treasures there might be. How, though, will you avoid a watery grave once sunk below? Vesper controls a spark of the Orflame, a powerful and mysterious magic, which has been imbued into a number of devices aboard the ship, chief among them the bathysphere. This entirely safe and well-tested contraption of rivets, bolts, and metal will be your ticket beneath the waves to explore and plunder. While scouting the depths, in order to not need an ample supply of air, we're instead going to place all-flame lanterns. These are conduits of the power that keeps Vesper alive and bound to the ship, and give you the temporary safety you need to do that exploring. Without them, you will drown. The first of these is strapped to the bathysphere and activates on landing, rushing the water away to reveal horrifying monstrosities, lost treasures, and a strange luminous coral growing from the corrupted dead in the oceans of Rayclast. These strange growths are the real reason Val has asked you to plumb these waters, as the coral can be broken down into dead man sulfur, the fuel that keeps Vesper's light burning. As you get to the perimeter of the safety provided by an all-flame lantern, Val will drop more down at your request. There's also an option available to have new lanterns fired automatically for you as soon as you need them, if you prefer speed over fine control.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Explore and claim what you can while you can.
Yeah, I'm
Lost
not trying
fortunes of gold, chests of valuables, and lurking threats all lie in wait for you beneath the waves. You might even find the odd lost missive, waylaid on its travel to its intended recipient. But hey, finders keepers, right? Beware though, as Vesper can only power so many lanterns at once, and that power is finite. On placing the last of your lanterns, they will begin, one by one, to flicker and fade, and the creatures of the deep will rush in as they sense the vanishing of the light. You'll have to rush back to the safety of the bathysphere,
I don't like the slow
escaping the cold clutches of creatures that despise the light you bring. You'll want to place every lantern though, as exploring to collect enough dead man sulfur is the only way to successfully chart the area for the next step, planning a voyage.
Okay.
Val will keep a record of the areas you've charted, storing details in her journals. Once you've charted enough areas, just talk to Val, place your charts on Val's board, connect them together, and create one giant seafloor excursion. Each area you chart will reveal a special modifier that applies when it is used as part of a voyage, applied to either the charts adjacent to it or the whole voyage. Here are a few examples. This modifier causes all equipment dropped by monsters in adjacent charts to be converted to gold. This modifier will spawn friendly jellyfish alongside every pack of monsters in your voyage, which you will promptly slaughter for extra loot and experience, we're sure. This modifier causes all monsters in adjacent charts to be empowered by wildwood wisps.
So I want to play a melee guy like that.
With 9 positions on your board for charts when constructing a voyage, these can stack up fast. There are also charts which can take you to specially rewarding areas of the ocean floor. Fields of anchors strewn with treasure chests full of loot, Kalguran shipments lost at sea, and sunken abyssal pits teeming with monsters, to name just a few. There are even some ancient artifacts you might find and resurface.
The crustacean?
Additionally, the edges of the voyage board track the currents of corruption flowing through the waters of Rayclast, with randomized effects being rolled with each new voyage to affect the charts placed adjacent to them. These add even further rewards to your voyages, and can shake up the way you choose to place your charts. Stack all of that together, and a well-planned voyage, with a bit of luck,
Ooh, maybe I
can
play
be
that.
a very profitable endeavor.
What is that skill
But
called?
with so much
What is this called? Blade Vortex? I think so, right? Maybe
loot
play
to
that.
claim, how are you going to get it all to the surface? Val has a solution for just that problem. In each of the charts that comprise your voyage,
Yeah, we might
there will
play
be a
that.
capsule waiting for you, sent down by Val, which can store about an inventory worth of loot. Stuff these full, send Val a signal, and she will pull it back up to the surface, safe and sound.
Okay, we might have to play that, dude.
Since voyages are built of 9 charts, that's a lot of opportunities to send back plenty of valuables. Once you're satisfied with the plunder from your well-planned voyage, find any of these capsule locations and call the bathysphere to it as your ticket out. Val will send it down to your rescue, as fast as she can. You just need to survive until it gets there. Good luck. Once you do, don't forget to empty all those capsules full of loot. Now, back to all that dead man sulfur that you've been hard at work gathering. Is that just to keep the Sovereign afloat and Vesper alight? No, it's not. Once you've got a bunch of it, head below decks, and you'll find the heart of the ship at work. Whilst Vesper's body remains above deck, burning away in a contraption of tarnished pipes and corpse-stained glass resides Vesper's soul, and you'll find him to be a pretty crafty fellow, if a bit melancholy. That's where this league's item crafting system comes into play. Give Vesper an item, alongside a currency that you could normally use on that item, and an ample supply of Dead Man's Sulfur. That item is then split into a multitude of ghostly forms, each of which will be the result of having applied that currency to the original item.
Oh, that's sick.
You can then pick which of the ghostly outcomes you like best to keep for yourself. The others will go up in smoke.
Yo,
as
okay,
Vesper
that's
can only
actually
reify
sick.
a single
Hold on, let me
outcome.
see that again.
Thinks this crafty fellow, if a bit
Hold up.
melancholy. That's where this league's item crafting system comes into play. Give
Okay, so he has open prefix,
Vesper
right?
an item, alongside a
He's adding an
currency that you could
exalt.
normally
It's-
use on that item, and an ample supply of Dead Man's Sulfur. That item is then split into a multitude of
Okay,
ghostly
It's
forms.
3. Oh, it's a suffix, okay. So you pick the resistance one. Dude, that's pretty good. That's actually fun. I like that.
Each of which will be the result of having applied that currency to the original item.
Yeah, that's
You can
pretty
then
cool.
pick
That's
which of the
pretty dope.
ghostly outcomes you like best to keep for yourself. The others will go up in smoke, as Vesper can only reify a single outcome. This can be done with almost any crafting step you'd like. Want to see a few outcomes for that influenced exalted orb?
Sick.
Perhaps you've got a particularly expensive fossil combination you want to get maximum value out of.
It's almost like
Do
a
be wary though, as the more
abyss.
potent the craft, the more sulfur Vesper will require to see it done. That's not all, however, as the seafloor hides some yet undiscovered potential in the form of rare and valuable ducats. These can be consumed by Vesper to warp and twist items in ways not seen in centuries, such
great.
as Kishara's Ducat, which creates 4 ghostly copies of an item, each of which will keep 1 mod from the original, perfect for creating powerful crafting bases.
Okay.
The Gentile's Ducat, which can solve item or gem requirement problems by changing one attribute to another.
Yeah,
And
okay.
Brine Hook's Ducat, with which you can become an emissary of the gods of Rayclast. Who knows what these aspects might do?
Random pantheon.
These Ducats come from special types of charts, so keep an eye out for them on your travels throughout Rayclast.
Sick.
You may even find some that lead you to notably unwelcoming waters. So that covers the new league.
The
And
Kraken.
for the first time in Path of Exile, we're finally going under the sea. Some might even say this is the first real boat league. But that's not all. Not even close. Next up, we've got an old favourite making a return. The mercenaries of Trathus are once again roaming Rayclast, looking for hapless fools to duel.
Okay, I have opinions on this. I personally don't give 2 shits about mercenaries. The only thing about mercenaries I did like was the gearing of it when you were leveling. when you find them randomly in your map, and then you fight them, so you can get something that they have, they felt like a rogue exile, right? It's like, but you get to pick what they have in their inventory, and you fight them, so you get to keep it. I like that. But them being walking aura bots or whatever, I don't give a shit about that. So, whatever. This is a
Mercenaries
whatever
will start appearing from Act 3 in San. Before beginning a duel,
You're gonna
you'll be
find so
offered an
much
overview of the mercenary you've encountered. Here, you can see the gear they have equipped and the skills they employ. As per the Trathan Code, you have the right to
That's only
wager
an
for an
oversight,
item the
okay.
mercenary is carrying. You'll stake some of your gold, and the duel commences.
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is the good part.
If you lose, you forfeit the levied gold, and the
Jesus
mercenary
Christ,
will
one shot.
teleport out, repulsed at such a poor display. Win, however, and to the victor will go the spoils. In
Guy's a
addition,
noob.
if you win the duel, the mercenary will aid you as an ally for a number of areas. Trathan mercenaries are powerful allies to have in Rayclast, assisting in a number of ways. Some mercenaries can provide you with powerful auras and buffs, while other mercenaries can do all the killing for you. While in map
Whatever.
areas, if you don't like anything the mercenary offers, you have the ability to request their warrant. A warrant is a promise to return and duel again at a later date. A call to action that calls that specific mercenary to a future map, with the same set of skills, but a new set of items. A mercenary will only grant their warrant once, however, preventing you from fighting that mercenary in every single area. Warrants also allow you to trade specific mercenaries to other players.
Smiley face.
It is important to note that unlike in Mercenaries of Trathas League, having a mercenary does not count as a player party member. So having a mercenary does not increase monster life or the quantity and rarity of items dropped from monsters. Given that, you may be wondering, but what if I really like a mercenary I found? They have a great personality and powerful skills. Is there really no way I can keep them as an ally permanently? Well, you can, but only if you are a Scion. For the second time in 6 months, the Scion is getting a new Ascendancy class,
That's
the
cool.
Luminary. The Luminary is a natural leader, lighting the way for others to follow. Becoming a Luminary immediately lets them allocate the Noble Blood passive, allowing them to permanently hire any mercenary they find in Rayclast.
Alright.
Luminaries can have up to 3 permanently hired mercenaries, 2 in reserve in towns and hideouts, and 1 as an active ally in combat. Unlike with regular mercenaries, you can change the items permanently hired mercenaries have equipped, opening up innumerate potential build possibilities. By default, permanently hired mercenaries cannot be equipped with unique items, but these passives enable them to equip specific types of uniques. While the legendary arms passive
That's cool if you
empowers
wanna play
mercenaries that
mercenary.
have many different unique items equipped. Luminaries have the flexibility of becoming a support character to their mercenary, or having their mercenary support them. The Oath of Fealty and Golden Glory passives empower your mercenary by using your link skills on them. The Loyal Bodyguard and Bestowed Knighthood passives enable your mercenary to protect you in combat, as well as enhancing their aura skills. As with any old league that we add to the core game, we have added full Atlas Tree and Scarab support. Here are just a few examples. These passives allow you to much more easily target the specific types of mercenaries you want showing up in your maps. The Loot and Pillage passive gives mercenaries a chance to drop all their items when defeated, instead of just the one you selected. The Trathan Scarab...
Wait, can I ask a question? Why would you play Rogue Exiles over mercenaries then? Did they get rid of Rogue Exiles, or does that still exist? And why would you ever do that over this? I don't know what the reward is in PoE 1. I'm talking about PoE 2. I have PoE 2 brain right now. It just got nerfed. But like, why? So why would you ever do Rogue Exiles? What's the point? Why didn't they replace Rogue Exiles completely and then just make it mercenaries. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out here. Is like what's the point? It's better for adding mobs for some strat. And you see, it's like kind of feels like a waste. But I don't know. I like that you can duel the mercenary and gear. That's good. I don't care about the whole you beat it and then it follows you for a few maps. Like, okay, whatever, I guess. It almost feels like a shrine, right? Sometimes you beat it, it'll give you an aura and you feel fast and you feel strong and you get a shrine, right? But it lasts a couple maps. Okay, cool. But yeah, at least the good part is back where you get to fight it for the loot, right? So that's good.
Of renown makes it so the spawned mercenary is covered head to tail in unique items. And the Trathan Scarab of Infamy forces a more powerful, infamous mercenary to spawn, accompanied by 2 other mercenaries for a truly unfair duel. Unfair for them. There's even a few entirely new mercenary types, one of which is found exclusively on the seafloor in rare Curse of the Allflame encounters. Sellswords of Trathas won't be the whole of your problems in 329, however, as the denizens of the Lightless are getting some much needed updates with the modernization and rework of Abyss. When we brought Abyss over to Path of Exile 2 and Rise of the Abyssal, some functional changes to the mechanic were made to improve the gameplay significantly. In Curse of the Allflame, the majority of those changes will be making their way back to Path of Exile 1. The existing Abyss content had some notable problems. Aside from being very dated, it also required the player to follow a crack as it opens, often backtracking throughout already cleared areas.
I don't think that's
Now,
a problem.
as you approach an abyssal pit, and the cracks leading up to it, you will find that it is already open and spilling forth abyssal energy into the surrounding area, subjugating the souls of enemies unlucky enough to be within its influence. Slaying these enemies will send those souls spiraling down into the pit, drawing the attention and ire of the minions of Kulamark that dwell beneath. Slay enough of them, and the Abyssal Legion will spill forth from their domain to tear you apart.
I mean, it's like PoE 2, which is cool, but I like that they were different.
The upshot of this rework is twofold. Firstly, there is now much more visceral feedback in the moment-to-moment gameplay of Abyss, with audio and visual cues drawing the player along. And most importantly, you'll never need to chase a meandering abyssal crack around a map ever again. No more backtracking.
If that really was a problem,
However,
then
be on
I
your
get
guard.
it, but-
The abyssal minions of Kulamark have some different tricks up their sleeves in PoE 1, and many employ entirely different skills to those of their PoE 2 counterparts. To be clear, there are still some aspects of the existing abyssal system that we will be keeping.
Wait, what
Abyssal
skill
jewels
is that?
and items with abyssal sockets
Hold
will
up,
be
what is
keeping.
what
To
is
be
this?
clear, there are still some
That's ethereal knives?
aspects of the existing
Why is it shooting in a circle like that?
To be clear, there are still some aspects of the existing abyssal system that we will be keeping. Abyssal jewels and items with abyssal sockets will remain. In fact, we have given Abyss a similar treatment to what we
Old
did
build.
with Dell fossils in our last release, moving abyssal rewards out of other areas of the game to make Abyss the exclusive source of abyssal jewels and Stygian vices. This will also come with a complete refresh of abyssal scarabs and Atlas passive tree investment, with some truly dangerous and wild new ways to take on the lightless hordes. Lastly for
Lightless
Abyss,
hordes.
but definitely not least, Abyss is bringing an entirely new endgame pinnacle boss, with its own set of brand new unique items. This boss has a very unique way of accessing it. What does this eyeball do? Good luck figuring this one out.
What?
Let's move on to our next league being reworked.
The eyeball?
Legion. Every league should have distinct and interesting rewards that are exclusively available from that mechanic. This allows players to specialize in certain corners of the game, rewarding those who engage with a given mechanic. Legion is next on our list to receive this treatment.
Legion, huh?
Despite having a unique combat mechanic, we felt Legion didn't have interesting exclusive rewards outside of timeless jewels. While incubators were technically exclusive to Legion, they effectively granted the same rewards that you could get elsewhere. So, what are we doing about it? Firstly, incubators are being removed. No longer will you have to remember to apply incubators to all your equipment every few maps. Instead, we will be adding a new type of reward exclusive to Legion, vestigial unique items. Legion generals and maps will have a chance to drop a new type of currency item, enshrouding crystals. These can be used on your unique armors. You can then take the enshrouded item to the domain of timeless conflict, which might look a little bit different to what you remember. A giant crystal emerges from the center of the domain, and there appears to be some sort of entity trapped inside, potentially the reason that these armies are engaged in eternal conflict. At the base of the crystal are a number of smaller crystals. Clicking on one allows us to place our enshrouded item inside. As we then kill monsters in the domain of timeless conflict, our gloves within the crystal begin to transform. And once you have killed enough, the crystal becomes volatile and looks ready to fracture. I wonder what will come out. Our Shaper's Touch transformed into a Malagero's Virtuosity, but now the Malagero's Virtuosity has a trace of the original enshrouded item bestowed upon it, in the form of a vestigial implicit modifier. As you can see, enshrouding crystals allow you to transfer powerful modifiers from one unique item onto another.
That's pretty.
Here are some
that
more
might
examples
be pretty
of
crazy.
vestigial unique items. Helmets, boots, gloves, shields, and body armors. In addition to vestigial items, we are also making a number of small improvements to Legion. You no longer need to kill every last monster to begin the Legion encounter. Breaking out all the key monsters, chests, and the majority of monsters will be enough to start the combat automatically. No more cheeky single monster hiding in the corner, preventing your encounter from starting. Legion monsters drop fewer splinters, but in larger stack sizes, resulting in fewer clicks in each encounter. Unrelenting timeless emblems have been removed, with regular timeless emblems absorbing many of their effects, causing the domain of timeless conflict to become harder, but more rewarding as you kill monsters.
This is where PoE 1 loses
Your
me. All
reward
these
progress in the
fucking little
domain is now
items.
tracked by charging up these small purple crystals, rather than flooding your screen with hundreds of reward icons. The rewards are still the same, just not obscuring your screen with symbols. Talismans were introduced back in 2015, but over the years they've been long neglected and lack a meaningful place or purpose. We are making a number of changes to bring talismans back to relevance. Firstly, talismans are now exclusive rewards from Bestiary. Every red beast has a chance to drop a talisman specific to that beast. For example, the Krashik Croaker can drop the Croaker Talisman. What makes these talismans special? Well, you'll notice a couple of changes compared to
What's a talisman? That's a completely different item slot, or what? I don't remember talismans. That's just a different item slot that goes separate to the rest of your gear? Oh, it's an amulet. So why does this have 4 mods? So a talisman can only have 4 mods?
Talismans. Firstly, talismans no longer drop corrupted, making them far easier to craft once you find one. Secondly, the special modifiers on talismans are now enchantments, rather than implicits. This means they compete with blight anointments, allowing their effects to be significantly more powerful than before. Here are a few more examples of new talismans. Talisman unique items have all been improved, and now have a chance to drop from all bestiary bosses. Check out the new Eyes of the Great Wolf talisman, which has some crazy possibilities.
That's pretty good.
So that is everything covering
That's
the new
fucking
and reworked League
crazy.
mechanics in 329. Now, that's already quite a lot of in-game content, with mercenaries returning, an upgraded Abyss, Legion's new reward mechanic, and of course, everything the Curse of the Oriflame League has to offer. But even with all of that, we're not done. Because what about the Atlas itself? Given Zana's actions to try and destroy it in the last 2 expansions. Zana's actions are causing the Atlas to become ever more destabilized. Strange locations have begun to manifest on the Atlas, many of which seem to be bleeding over from familiar places in Rayclast. Kerak has labeled these as anomalies. When you complete maps affected by a Voidstone, there is a chance that when you next open your Atlas, an anomaly may manifest. Like this one, the Mana Foyer. Like regular maps on the Atlas, you can select them at your map device, but unlike regular maps, these don't require an item to enter.
Alright.
It looks like this area is the abode of Cadero Perandus. Cadero is willing to offer valuable items in exchange for our gold. If you don't like what is on offer, you can reject it, and he will immediately offer another
No, I
item.
didn't pay attention. I was looking more at this stuff. Where was it?
They may manifest. There is a chance that when you next open your Atlas, an anomaly may manifest. Like this one, the Mana Foyer.
I mean, it looks fast, but it doesn't look so fast that it seems like there's a buff. You think they buffed it? That just looks like 6-link art, right? I mean, it looks cool.
Like regular maps on the Atlas, you can select them at your map device. But unlike regular maps,
Really good.
these don't require an item to enter. It looks like this area is the abode of Cadero Perandus.
Okay.
Cadero is willing to offer valuable items in exchange for our gold. If you don't like what is on offer, you can reject it, and he will immediately offer another item. The next offer will cost more gold, but hopefully is much more valuable to you. If you don't have enough
so
gold for the
this
offered
is a
item, don't
unique
worry.
farm.
Cadero is happy to wait for you to replenish your coffers. You can
Cadero.
return to the area at any time. The anomaly will not disappear from the Atlas until you either purchase an item or reject all his offers. Anomalies are unique in this regard. Unlike other locations on the Atlas, these areas can often be revisited. Let's quickly run through a few of the anomalies that can manifest. Reflecting Mists and the Nameless Seer no longer randomly spawn within maps, but
Okay.
instead now appear in their own anomaly areas.
Oh, alright.
Scrying is no longer the domain of the Nameless Seer, but instead can be done through the new, tradable Scrying Orb. Some anomalies grant a taste of League mechanics you might not normally run, without having to be fully invested into them. For example, this anomaly creates a random, fully revealed heist blueprint wing, with random rogue companions. This anomaly has a version of the Sacred Grove, where the plants have fully taken over. This strongbox seems to have a strange mechanism. Atlas anomalies are unaffected by
Gamba
your Atlas
box.
skill tree, and you can't augment them using any fragments. Therefore, they can be run at any time without feeling like they have to be saved for later to maximize the potential rewards. There are many more Atlas anomalies to discover for yourselves, each of them tied to a specific Atlas quadrant. It is therefore worth discovering which ones can spawn in each part of the Atlas, as it may influence what Atlas strategy you wish to pursue. So that is a heap of new challenges to encounter, from the League and the in-game. But you may be asking, what new tools do we have to face these challenges?
What do you mean new
In
tools?
329,
That's a
we are
lot.
giving a bit of love to spellcasters, specifically those that cast spells themselves.
Yeah,
But
okay,
first,
that's good. I like
Let's
that.
address the elephant in the room that astute players may have noticed. Yes, I'm talking about those socket colors. So, after the better part of 2 decades, in 329, we're making a fairly radical change.
Let's see.
Sockets, at a basic level, don't have colors anymore. You can now
Huh?
put any colored gem into any socket. We're doing this to address a long-running issue for both new and experienced players. I'm sure almost everyone who has played before
What?
has run into the issue of finding a notable upgrade and have struggled to find a way to equip it. Maybe you find an amazing body armor, one that would give you a substantial boost to your defenses. but you just can't move your skill or support gems over because the colors of the sockets just don't match, and you didn't luck out with your chromatic orbs. It's not fun when you have to unequip a bunch of skills or supports just to use a better item. This can still happen with the socket numbers and socket links, so it's not like it's just purely trivial, but the colors were just unnecessary, and not only prevented upgrading gear, it limited build experimentation. So,
Insane.
given that, what do the colors on gems with regards to sockets even now mean? Well, the colors on gems for sockets are still relevant, just as an upgrade system. You can still find items with colored sockets, and you can craft them onto items. They are just rarer and more powerful. Most importantly, they don't restrict what can be socketed into them. So how are they more powerful? Well, if you were to find an item with, say, a green socket, you can put a green gem inside of it to get an additional quality bonus to that gem.
Huh?
This allows socket colors to be a purely positive outcome.
Pause, add. Okay. Yo. Okay, so. Wait. Hold
On an
on.
item.
Let me rewind.
You can put a green gem inside of it to get.
So you get extra quality. Insane. Okay, we'll start again after the ad. Holy shit, man. That's crazy. Let me know when we're back on Twitch, guys. That's pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild, my friend. Critical bonus with quarter stabs. So none of these points work with Hollow Palm. Weapon set 2. I'm doing my PoE 2 passives and build stuff in the meantime, but Crit. Okay, you're back. All right, we're back. We're good to go. Let's start it. All right, let's go.
Get an additional quality bonus to that gem. This allows socket colors to be a purely positive outcome on an item, while not just simplifying the system away. You can also still change the color of sockets on your items using a chromatic orb, which now guarantees at least one red, blue, or green socket. This change will make it easier for everyone to upgrade items and maintain their build, especially while progressing. Speaking of builds and gems, we wanted to make sure we improve some of those, specifically for spellcasters. Let's get into that.
It's a good change.
Spellcasters have a large number of different skills to choose from, but often many skills play and scale in similar ways. We have done a pass through existing spells, differentiating spell damage types from each other. For example, Shadow's physical spells, like Ethereal Knives and Bladefall, now have a much higher critical strike chance than other spells at the expense of damage. Pure lightning spells now all have generally higher cast speeds, but they cost more mana per second than other spells. We noticed that some of the Ascendancy classes for Shadow, Witch, and Templar were lacking options for general spellcasting. So we've added a new notable to the Assassin, the Occultist,
the Assassin. Spell critical chance bifurcates. Let's go. Oh, but the 30% less critical chance is pretty rough. But I mean that's pretty good. They're adding bifurcate to PoE 1. Yeah, but assassin isn't very tanky, so you're gonna be glass cannon spellcaster, I guess, right?
The occultist, and the inquisitor. We are also introducing a new
The
skill,
Inquisitor one is sick.
Mana Infused Staff, that infuses your staff with arcane energy, raising your block chance and reducing the mana cost of your spells.
That one's cool.
In addition, when you are hit by an enemy, you retaliate with a wave of arcane lightning, dealing damage based on your maximum mana. One of the struggles we
stacker.
noticed with certain self-cast archetypes was that they lacked a scaling option in the endgame. In 329, we're adding a special new set of exceptional skill gems called Pacts. Each pact is themed around a specific Beyond demon and Lycia. You can make a bargain with these demons to empower your spells, but at what cost, you may ask? Well, these spells don't have a typical cost, but instead cause the player to gain a special affliction debuff. Don't worry too much though, the rewards will be worth it. For example, Pact of Baydat causes many of your different spells to just cause a ruckus.
But you get
While
a debuff?
Pact of Gore is for dot builds. Using this pact will plague your enemies. Just cast it and watch everything around you melt. I wonder what Pact of Lycia and Pact of Katash do. We won't go into the specifics of all the balance changes we are making here, but there are many more caster improvements, including buffs to specific spells and supports, buffs to caster unique items, as well as more and better ways to solve mana. Check out the patch notes later for all the details. Next up, we're going to be talking about the new supporter packs for
Alright.
Curse of the Illflame.
Let's see, do
Today,
I give him more money?
we're launching 2 new series of supporter packs, the Plague and Remedis packs.
Okay.
Each tier contains the pack's full face value in points, alongside
Let me see if
several
these look
exclusive
cool before we wrap
microtransactions.
up.
As always, the
that
microtransactions
one
in
looks
these
lame.
transactions. Equipping the mace, the Plague Rat Pet is the result
rat?
as it is begun to disintegrate from being exposed, which
Yeah, the armor
use
says like,
diseased
whatever.
swarm and fix your weapon when using the Plague Bearer weapon effect.
The weapon effect actually looks
Use
cool.
it
the little
alongside the erupting
poisony
pustules
type of
rare
thing.
fin
Okay.
activate to spread mapped goal of spreading such illness as
Okay,
to
that's a sick. Was that a
end
portal?
the lives of as many as
portal on the
possible.
map. Okay, that's
The
pretty
map
cool.
device tracks kills in kind, showing you the number of enemies killed in each map,
Oh, that's cool.
sorted by rarity.
I'm not paying $90 for that though. There's no way. Okay, let's look at this one.
With relics once used by the kitted out with all the supplies necessary for healing in remote locations. Strangely, Armor Set is bestowed upon those tasked with traveling through Rayclast to purge the sick of their diseases. The matching back attachment cleanses the
I just
disease.
realized, look what it says right here in the title. Oh, you guys can't see the title. I cropped it. It says Path of Exile 1 in the title of the video. Do a reset. See that? It says Path of Exile 1. I'm surprised they did that. But you know what? It's pretty good, man. It actually looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty solid. I want to see the patch notes because I want to see the spell changes. Like even that Blade Vortex, that seems like a build I'd play and I'd have fun with. So that looked pretty good. The all flame crafting, that looked really good. Where you get to choose one of 3 options. That's sick, and you can do that with any currency, which is sick. That's cool. What else? The Abyss changes are alright, I guess. It's just gonna be like PoE 2 now, but I like the PoE 2 version better, so that's fine. Yeah, the league's looking pretty solid, man. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Anyone in chat thinking of playing? I don't know, man. I know Desgun's gonna play, that's for sure, but let's go here, let's go here.
The ultimate technique.
Boom, boom, boom. I gotta start speccing my passive tree here. You're gonna dip now? Alright, bro. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Excited for the league. I know you're excited, man. But thanks for stopping by. But anyways, that was fun to see the little video. That's cool. Alright, let's put this build together, dudes. Let's put it together. I really want to keep this because it's like a lot of defense. This guy's taking it out of his build. Like, I'll remove damage to fit in. Okay, I gotta remove that for sure. We don't need that. Probably gonna go CI. Okay. What attributes do I need? I need Dex. So this is important for sure. Right? And then what is this? Attack speed while not on low mana. I can't allocate any more points on weapon set. 1 mana regen attack speed. I really don't want to get rid of these. Getting deflection from this. Technically, it makes sense to do this. Because these don't affect quarterstaffs anyway. Then here I can put boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now I need 2 more points to take here. What can I take off for 2 points? I'm thinking about taking off this blinding strike. This guy said I'm not gonna sleep for a week. Crazy. I get attack speed from this, but 6%. Build some additional combo. Skills deal 8% increased damage per combo consumed. I don't really want to get rid of these defensive options, but I need this attack speed here. I need 2 points. Where can I take 2 points? I didn't take this crit either. Let's see, priority, flow like water, mindful awareness. Blinding strike. Power, hollow palm, killer instinct, tenfold attacks, chaos. You're saying this concussed attack is less priority, but don't I want the daze? I don't think so. Alright, let's put this build together, guys. +2 power charge. This is important for the Falling Thunder single target, for sure. I don't have enough skill points. How does he have so many? I guess this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 extra skill points allotted to defense, and he's allotting them to damage. 9, technically 9 extra. But where can I take off 2 points? I want to take CI also, but I can't do it. Okay, I already took that on weapon set 2. Weapon set 2. I can take a few more passives, right? So wherever it's green, basically. Yeah. We'll just do that. I'm just gonna follow it to T. I don't have things like Garukan's Resolve and all those gems. I could buy them, but I want to see what this build feels like without it. So I need 2 points. I have to take this. 2 points. This is important. Got the crit here. Since I have defense here, maybe I could take this, but this is 24%. That's a lot. That's a lot of defense. I could take these points off, but it means I can't take CI. Hollow Pomb. I honestly think I take off this blinding strike, dude. I'm gonna try that. Take that off. Boom, boom. And with that, I could take CI. Do I even take CI? Is it worth?
Evil
I'll try it.
cannot touch a pure soul.
Alright. I think that's the passive tree. That's the passive tree. Now let's do the skill gems. So a lot to do on this build, a lot to do. Completely redoing the build pretty much. Okay, hollow focus. We have blind. We had blind originally, but I think we want to put is mana leech a thing? Each 8% of physical attack damage. That's like a good replacement for Oisin's Oath. Otherwise, I could just use Blind, I guess, like I was. See if I have mana problems. Okay, we're no longer going to use Hollow Form. Wait, these are all my gems only? This is it? Okay, they're all in the other tab. Okay.
Go on.
So let's
Time to
refund that as
refocus.
well. We don't need Hollow Form anymore. What do we need? Hollow Focus, Hollow Resonance, Wave the Stone Fist. I have Wave the Stone Fist, I have Hollow Form. Or sorry, Hollow Focus. So now I take Hollow Resonance. There we go. Yo. It's crazy. What build are you enjoying? Well, the whole time I've been playing this monk. But now I got a very rare item. So now I'm going to okay, we gotta put this in. Now that I got the super rare item, I'm gonna play a completely different build. So I'm changing my build completely right now. But it's still monk. It's still monkular. Okay, and Hollow Resonance he uses blind. Okay, let's see what gems I have here. Elemental Armament, so I need that one. Magnified Area, don't have that. Close Combat. Probably exists in this gem tab. Okay, whatever. Take Magnified Area 2. Which is a 3. So Hollow Resonance, Magnified Area 2, Elemental Armament 2. What is the super rare item? I don't have it anymore. I ended up selling it. But it's called a HINEKORA's Lock. I could explain it to you in person what the item does, but yeah, I ended up selling it, and now I'm rich. So yeah. Now the goal is to get rich in real life. That's the goal. Imagine I put this much effort in real life. Well, it's not that easy. It's not the same. Okay, I need Close Combat 2 and Culling Strike 2. Okay. And then Culling Strike 2. So Cull. There you go. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Alright, next gem. We want Tempest Flurry. That's like the priority. Tempest Flurry. And we're going to keep it level 5. Which I think I have a level 5 Tempest Flurry somewhere. Not there, not there. What about here? I don't have a Tempest Flurry anywhere? I thought I did. There's a Storm Wave. Herald of Thunder. Okay, so let's take this 5. Tempest Flurry. We're gonna perfect Jewelers. Right? It has plus levels to it from my other stuff. Okay. Now we need Crescendo. Crescendo 2. Rapid Attacks 3. Holy shit. I don't have Rapid Attack. Oh, there it is. Rapid Attacks 3. Okay. Then Efficiency 2, because we want the mana reduction. There it is. Efficiency 2. Medved's Felling, which I don't have that, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I have that gem. So I think I put Rage on it. Right? Yeah. Because that's what Medved's does. Supported skills grant 10% of maximum rage on melee hit. Lose 1% of maximum life per 5 rage when used. Increase attack speed. Oh, it gives even more attack speed? Holy shit. That's crazy. That's a gem I could consider buying. But I'll just, Tempest Flurry, Rage 3. Crescendo, Rapid Attacks, Efficiency. So then I'm just gonna do a lot of this. I gotta take this off, put this in the back. Tempest Flurry is gonna become 1 only, so... Oh, that's so much faster. Oh, and that's even without Rigwalds. So now we put Rigwalds. And now we're gonna be fast as hell, right? Oh my god. How many attacks per second are we at? Attacks per second's 8. Which 8 isn't horrible. It's not like super fast. I could definitely get that up. I think the goal is to get to 10 at least. But that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That's better than I thought it would be. And then what do I do if I quality it? Melee strike range. We definitely want to quality it then. There you go. Okay. We have Tempest Bell here, which we just don't need. Don't have a unique tab somewhere? Okay, I'll make this my unique tab, I guess. Okay, Tempest Flurry. Now let's put Falling Thunder. Which I guess I could use that one. Okay, Falling Thunder. And what do I put it on Q? And mouse 5. We keep left click off. Tempest Flurry, we're gonna use a what do you call it, gem on that. Perfect Jeweler Orb. Okay, Falling Thunder. Okay, we need Pinpoint Critical, which I do have for sure. Elemental Armament 2. Blindside. Elemental Focus, which I'm not gonna have that for sure. Alright. Yeah, so we can cut Elemental Focus, which I think is at 2. Oh, it's a 3, okay. Focus. And then Lightning Penetration. Lightning Pen. I don't have that anywhere, I don't think. I think that's a 5-er. Oh, that's a 2? Okay. Alright. Penetration. Lightning. Penetration. Alright. Boom. 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 Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna level this up as high as we can. So we have level 19 gems here. That's level 19 our Falling Thunder. There it is, 30k damage. So one, boom, 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 boom. Okay, that takes a lot of mana. But we're gonna use this on weapon set 2. Okay, now the mana well, I'll do gear after. Okay, 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 okay. We're cooking here, we're cooking. So now we need Staggering Palm. Which we're gonna cut that level 19 gem. Okay, and then Staggering Palm is also gonna get a Perfect Jeweler's Orb. Elemental Armament, blah blah blah. No Pinpoint Critical anywhere? No. Multi-shot 2. Oh, that's a cool tech. Okay. So I need Execute 2. I need Pinpoint Critical, which I think that's a 2. I need Multi-Shot 2, which I think that's also a 2. And then I need Retreat 2, which I don't even know what that is. So say Execute. Execute 2. What's the difference between 3? 50% more damage against enemies that are low life. While you are on low life. Okay. So I need a 4. Okay, Execute 2. Pinpoint Critical. Okay. Multi-shot 2. Alright, and then retreat 2. Which is a 3. There you go. And we put staggering palm here. So we're gonna do some staggering palms, and then we're gonna make sense? You guys with me? Okay, then we're gonna do killing palm. Killing palm is gonna have the standard thrill of the kill. Blazing critical. Charge proficient 2 is what I need. Does it matter to get charge proficient 2? You grant an additional random charge. So you have the ability to possibly get an extra power charge. Yeah, that is better. Charge profusion. There it is. And then rage 3. Why is he putting rage 3 on this? I feel like putting rapid attacks on this is just way better. I don't care about the damage. Yeah, we're putting rapid attacks 3. Okay. And I need charge staff. I have storm wave there. I wanted to make a storm wave build, man, but okay, let's just do like a level 16 storm charge staff. I don't want to make it too crazy with like mana or anything.
Charged.
And then let's do a jeweler orb on that. Okay, innervate's in there. Culling strike 2's in there. We need prolonged duration. Prolonged duration 2, which is a tier 3. Okay. And we need embitter, which I probably have somewhere. Never mind, I don't have it. Embitter is what, a tier 2? Embitter. Yeah. Getting the cold damage, and then blazing critical, another one. What is blazing critical? Is it a 1? It's a 4. Okay. Boom. Alright, charge staff is online. Okay. So, how are we looking so far? Oh, there's my prolonged duration. I should have used that, but whatever. I don't care. On hollow focus. I don't think the mana draw is bad. Right? Oh, I need to swap these gloves too. These gloves are not gonna do it. Flask mana recovery rate. Does that work with the what do you call it? Okay, I have more gems to... I'm almost done with this. It's hollow focus that... do I just put like mana leech and see if it works? Do I even have mana leech? Or did I just put magnified area? Have how many A-list chimes? Can I just sell these A-list chimes? How much is A-list chimes? No, it's not even... How do I swap this again? There you go. I mean, I just don't need them, personally. But... okay, whatever. I have a lot more to do on this, actually. So let's get mana leech, I think. I'm trying to think what else could we add to... Full attunement, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm gonna just try mana leech. I don't even think I need it. I don't think I have a mana problem. So maybe I don't do that. Maybe I do magnified area. I'll try it out. Gotta improvise, you feel me? Okay. Wait, so like all the attack skills are good. Hollow Focus, Hollow Resonance, Tempest Flurry, Staggering Palm, Falling Thunder, Charge Staff, Killing Palm, which that's mainly for bossing, right? Herald of Ash. The only gem he's using on the Herald of Ash is magnified area. It's literally the only one he's using. Oh, I had a magnified area too here. Shit. I guess I could swap that for this. There. Okay, now the Herald of Ash. Put clarity in there. I don't need charge regulation anymore. Wind Dancer and Ghost Dance. Flicker, Herald of Ice, Shattering Palm, High Velocity Round, blah blah blah. What is that? Oh. Okay, Ghost Dance, we want a high level. So let's take a level 18 Ghost Dance. Okay, and I need cooldown recovery on this. Do I have cooldown recovery? I don't. So, we'll put it on. Cooldown recovery 2. It says put clarity there. I'll just put it there just to keep it consistent. And then we need Wind Dancer. Wind Dancer, we will use a level 16. All. There you go. We will put a lesser jeweler orb on there. We need blind 2. I swear I had blind 2. Did I put it on something? Oh, Hollow Residence. So I need another one. Blind 2 and Maim and Magnified Area. So there's Magnified Area. I don't even know what tier these are. Blind 2. Maim. There you go. And that's all my spirit. I think that's it for gems. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it for gems. Gems, gems, gems. Okay, so we're almost ready to start mapping. Back, GF was calling me. No worries, man. Yo, welcome back, man. We're just watching the PoE 1 content reveal. And we're putting the build together, man. It's coming together soon. So, the only thing now left to do after gems and passive tree is gear. So, for gear, I have already good helmet. Body armor is decent, could be better. Gloves. So we need 2 high tier flat damage and 1 tier 1 evasion or hybrid to boost the speed. Okay, so take that off. And then I have really good gloves in this stash tab. Okay, let's see. We're looking for... Okay, priority is high damage, tier 1 damage. Like, that's double tier 1, cold and fire. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see. Tier 2, tier 5. That has dexterity and intelligence. It has an open suffix. That could be pretty good. Oops. Oh, these could be good. These increase my crit. Oh, these could be good pairs of... This is a good set of gloves right here. That's also pretty good. That's also pretty fucking good. Open suffix and open prefix. So I can put... This is physical and lightning. So I can put... Physical is actually good too, because that gives me better leech. But I need tier 1 see, that's tier 1 evasion. Holy shit, that is a lot of evasion. Dude, holy shit, dude. 658 over 188. That's 302, 101. So how fast do I attack now? Oh, that actually puts my attacks per second down? Wait, really? 7.7. Alright, alright, alright. So we have decisions to make here. I think this might be the best candidate so far. That's triple flat damage, bro. Okay, let's see this. I'm gonna look at my falling thunder damage. That's 62,053. 68. 62. So as good as this is defensively, and attack speed wise, shit. I gotta be careful taking things out of out of stash. I really like this pair of gloves because it has critical damage bonus on it. But this one might be better. Alright, let's do some abyss crafting. So we need to get a good pair of gloves. So take 3 of those. That one don't need it. So it's just these 2. I don't think I use ancient rib on any of these. And do I take my echoes? I only have one echoes. So I'm just gonna YOLO Gamba and hope. The resistance doesn't matter in these cases. I want this one to hit more. But the energy shield is nice too. I mean, it gets converted either way, right? 282, 94, 302, 101. So this one actually has better defenses, but less attack damage. Alright, let's go. I don't remember you had all ascendancy points yet. No, I didn't. I only did 3 of them. So the goal is now that I have the build, I'm gonna crush the fourth ascendancy. But now the question is, which one do I think I really want to echoes this one. Alright, reveal, give me something good. Okay, that's absolute dog. Oh my god. What do these stats turn into on martial artist? These are awful, bro. Where's Way of the Stone Fist? Way of the Stone Fist? The original is mana. Attack damage while on low mana. Okay. Life. Less damage taken while on... Oh my god, these are awful, dude. Act rating. Chance to blind enemies. Oh my god, dude, that's so shit. This is gonna get Omen of Lighted for sure, either way. I was gonna say I happen to have a 4th floor already set up, just have to kill boss. Yeah, yeah, you could bring me in there if you want. I was probably gonna do it on my own, but yeah, that's fine. Just hope and pray for me that I hit good on this. I mean, that's pretty decent. It's tier 5, so I mean this will do. I'll look at other gloves later. So how are we looking? We get some crit chance, we get some... Alright. Yeah. Where did I put my gloves again? I'm gonna put them here. I'm gonna look at them later. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more time to go through the gear real quick, but yeah, I can snatch that. Unless you're holding, if you're holding it open right now, then I can just join you. Real quick, if it's gonna be quick. But I still have so much more to do on gear, man. So much more. You don't have to do anything. You should be able to kill. Okay. And invite me then, bro. Which that reminds me. Gotta order food soon.
Stale.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. All right, let's see this. Let's see this machine gun build. Let's see it.
I have seen what has come and what will be.
Why do I have so little energy shield?
I accept your challenge, Jin. Good night.
He said he said I should be able to kill.
Rid yourself of your delusions. The hour grows late.
Ow. Shoot him, shoot him. Hook him up.
The sands of time wait for no one.
I go down, you go up. Oh, we thought the same thing.
Human, this only ends one way. You are not returned. The sands of time wait for no one. Your fate. You surprise me, Taljari. Watch your... This cannot be!
Yes, sir.
Formidable contest.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
The dreamer provides.
Oh, what is that? I can't even pick up that relic. What does this relic do? Is it even good? Why can't I pick it up?
Bombocard! Bombocard!
Fucking commercial. Bad timing. Thank you, good sir.
We will succeed.
Runic Meridians, there we go. Let's give him a TY. Two time lost gold, nice. Let's see if you get any good jewels. Damn, that should look heavy as hell. Thanks for the carry, bro. Appreciate it. Now we can play this build, you know what I'm saying? Now we can cook. These gloves, I definitely need better gloves than this. This is not gonna do it. But this will do it temporarily. I need to toggle off every ability on weapon set 2. Falling Thunder's weapon set 2. Charge Staff, I guess technically. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Let's put a socket in this beach. Okay. Oh my god, look at the evasion rating on that. Oh my god. Okay. And then now I need to use my where is it? The mana flask. This one. And then I don't need this. This flask does nothing for me, right? I guess I'll hold it in case I need it for some reason. In case I turn off CI.
If you must.
So with this, I should get more attack speed because of this node. No, not this one. Which one I'm thinking of? Oh, the flask effect thing. I should anoint this. Or what's left? No good looking time loss? Damn, bro. Do I even have a good time loss myself? I don't think so. Attack speed. Attack damage. I mean, this one gives me attack speed, which is okay, I guess. But I think just a regular gem would be better. Mana recovery from flasks. I don't care about that. What do I need on jewels? Crit damage, attack speed. So on the time loss here, I have attack speed, but that's it. So I don't have evasion rating, life recovery. Yeah, that's whack. I gotta farm Sekimas at some point for jewels, better jewels. But getting more energy shield, that'll be good. But this nascent hope we could use, so it's nice. Okay. Dude, there's so much to do here, man. We need a better ring. Like this would be a good ring. Potentially. Other than the mana. Okay, let's just get a bunch of energy shield if we can. 16%. Energy shield. 17. Faster recharge. Crit bonus. Energy for focus. What? %, 15% with skill effect duration. Nah. That could be craftable. That could be pretty good. Additional stun threshold is like useful when I have CI. Except for jewels, right? Only had those 2 tabs. Dude, these are actually bad, man. I think this is the best one. This literally just gives me benefits across the board. Like everything here is useful. I guess not the maximum mana on kill. That's the least useful. But everything else is good. Okay, if I get stunned a lot, that's gonna suck. Okay. And the final thing. So gear is pretty much put together. Dude, I could buy a Mage Blood outright right now. I have an entire quad tab of jewels from doing Sekimas. Yeah, I gotta do more Sekimas. Been thinking about if I'd ever start this machine gun build in a season, maybe. I mean, the machine gun is really cool. Wait, were you using Nova projectiles, or were you just spinning when you were shooting in a circle? I don't think you're not using Nova projectiles, right? You're just using fork. You're spinning, yeah, okay. So yeah, when I played the machine gun build on Tactician, I used Nova projectiles, but this was 0.3 when Nova projectiles had an inherent damage loss. But now Nova projectiles has a basic version that shoots projectiles in a circle without the damage loss, right? So I think that shit could cook still. Okay, let me take my passive nodes again now. I don't even know what essences I need at this point. I'm not gonna take any of those. I've been skipping essences for the most part. We'll take increased shrines. Do I even need increased shrines? I don't even know. Increase effectiveness of rare monsters. Increase rarity. I think most people take effectiveness, right? Or should I just get more rare monsters? I don't even know what's good here. All of these are good choices. Either harder rares, more rares, rarity. I'll take the rarity, but I really don't even know. I don't remember what my tree looked like. I'll take shrines, why not? Shrine. Something is wrong with level 1 Nova. What do you mean, what's happening? It doesn't feel right? See, I haven't tested it, so it could be fucked. I don't even need this. I don't care about that. Look, okay, let me see. Oh, that's not good. Wait, do you have fork on still? Try taking a fork. What the hell? Why is it like that? No, it's still fucked. All valid. Let's do Nova. Supporter steals fire projectiles in a circle. Yeah, so what's the problem? Why is it bugging out like that? What the hell? That's so weird. See, how cool would it be if it shot properly in a circle though? Damn, that's tragic. What about the other Nova projectiles? Does that one work properly? I think that one would work properly. Because it gives you like 8 additional projectiles or something crazy. It works. That sucks. What? Fucking cooldown though. Dude, see they. I mean, to be fair, Nova Projectiles was pretty broken in 03, but why'd they have to do it like that, man? That's crazy. That is crazy, sir. Alright, I gotta get some food before it gets late. I'm still tinkering with the build. Let me order something real quick. Let me order. Let me order. Fully expecting the bug I'm using to be fixed on reset. You mean the life flask one? Are people using it though, that they would detect it? I guess so, maybe. No, no one has really realized it's bugged as far as I could tell. Yeah, that's the thing. It's such a uncommon node people use that it could slide under the radar, but let's see, I guess. Let's see what if they're able to pick up on it. I'm sure there's some Blood Mage enjoyers in GGG that probably are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this. Dude, Blood Mage is such a good ascendancy. Holy shit, man. What the fuck? Oh. Is that it? I gotta get some food, bro. I'm fucking hungry right now. I am starving. Oh, hell nah, that is expensive. We ain't doing that, bro. I see you in PoE1 League, bro. Hold my pan? What's up, man? You gonna play? Some PoE1 action? Thingy about it. Fully expecting Sanguine Ties to get a full rework because No Shot GG likes its current iteration. I mean, they've changed it like how many times now? 3 different times? People are only using Sanguine Tides for comet spam BS, but the last minute patch killed it. Yeah. Yeah, they can't get the last Ascendancy node right. Done with PoE 2 for now? How's your league been, bro? What have you done so far? What builds have you been playing? What you got going, bro? There's been changes ever since. Yeah, see, every league they've changed that node. That's crazy, dude. How have you changed the node every league and you can't get it right? That's crazy. That's actually wild, man. See, Blood Mage is such a good ascendancy. It's so well designed aside from that. But like, other than number changes, that node has just been a problem maker. Troublemaker. My guy, hold my pan, dude. How you doing, bro? Fuck it, I'm just gonna get this place. I don't care. Got 2 mirrors in endgame. My main build is self-cursed, mana stacking, frostbolt, totems, infernalist. Okay, that's a sick build. Dude, you got 2 mirrors? That's sick. I ended up starting SSF and I found a HINEKORA's lock in SSF. So, yeah. It made no sense for me to hold that in SSF or anything. So I migrated my character to trade. Got my 1200, 1300 divine, whatever it was. And, yeah. And I bought the lineage support gem I want. I'm playing the build that I want now. Feels good. But yeah, man, if you got 2 mirrors, if you did everything you needed to do, I mean, you're stopping PoE 2 after a whole month it's been out, right? Actually, over a month. It's been, what, 6 weeks? 5-6 weeks, something like that? That's perfect time to stop. That's actually a long league. Even as a Blood Mage enjoyer, there are a number of problems. There are a number of problems for sure. Blood Mage isn't perfect, but I'll just say, like, design-wise, it's like one of the best ascendancies in the game. For sure. Especially Blood Barbs, that's my favorite. I know you don't like it. You said you're not really a fan. But I love Blood Barbs. The fact that you can play an elemental skill and add some bleed onto it is dope. And I was actually thinking of doing like a monk blood mage monk with falling thunder instead of like plasma blast like everyone does. First time seeing you, a follow to see more, but I'll be going now, bro. Good luck. Hey man, appreciate you coming by, stopping by. Yeah, appreciate the follow too. I'm on Twitch and YouTube, so check me out, bro. We're just chilling here, having a good time, so thanks for stopping by, bro. Hope to see you next time. Yeah, Blood Barbs is amazing. I love Blood Barbs. Alright, fuck it, I'm ordering this. How much is this shit gonna run me? YOLO. There we go. Alright, food is on the way. Let's continue with this. Let's like run a map or do something. just to feel what it's like, and then I'm probably gonna call it quits for today, but then we'll be back tomorrow. Last thing is runic meridians. What do I put on runic meridians? I put, does he even say? What runes should I put in runic meridians? Let's see. Body armor for sure. Increase energy shield charge rate for sure. Boots increases deflection rating while moving. I think that's good. Deflection. Reduced effect of curses. Damage taken from mana. Dude, is that good? Damage taken from mana before life? That's even like, that just makes us even tankier. I think that's better than reduced effect of curses. I'm putting that in. What else? Helmet? What did I put in helmet? I don't have anything for helmet. Exposure effect. Increase in magnitude of damaging ailments. Okay, I'm just gonna put this dexterity one, this adept rune. Put that there. And then I can put an iron rune in here. There you go. Now what's my attack speed? 8 attacks per second. Okay, back to the Atlas tree. Dude, there's so much to do, man. If you have the mana sustain, well, 15% of damage. I think we should be good. Grasping wounds and evasion with deflection has felt so good. Yeah, dude. Deflection's been good. What the fuck was that? I got a ring. It's like ring. Huh? What's happening? Someone diddling me on Twitch? Alright, I have no idea what's doing that. I'm hearing this ding bring sound. But yeah, deflection. Dude, what the fuck is doing that? I'm getting trolled right now. Huh? Okay, so it's not this. It's gotta be this. Yeah. What? Dude, I'm sorry. I know you guys can't hear this shit right now. I'm going crazy. There's like a ring that's happening, and I can't tell where it's from. What is happening? Huh? Dude, what is going on? Okay, I'm gonna close that website and see. Did that do it? Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. It was Mobalytics? Why is Mobalytics bugging? Holy shit, dude. That was driving me nuts. Oh my god, bro. Okay, okay, I can focus now. Ah, alright. Atlas tree. Let's go up top through the top. We can take rarity of monsters. Take that ring. Additional map for tablet. Increase effectiveness of monsters. Okay. And then do I go this way through Rogue Exile or do I go this way? I think I go this way. Lineage support gems or rare monsters. I think I take rare monsters until I farm lineage support gems again, right? Body armors may be found as exceptional items. I think that's fine. Quantity of tablets. Boom, 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 boom. And then now I need to go in the middle. Okay, I have a lot of nodes. Okay, now I need to take everything with shrine. Additional modifier. Chess. Dude, how do I have this many points? Another 100 points? I don't even remember doing this. Tinnitus, bro. Okay, it finally stopped. I'm pretty sure it was Mobalytics. That shit was driving me. It was just ringing. Like every 10 seconds, I just heard ring, ring, ring. And I was like, oh, bro. Brother. Okay. Do I take, which shrines do I take? Rarity, experience, chaos. I don't want to influence any of them. I actually like... strong boxes. I don't really care about strong boxes. I'm just gonna take like these small nodes, generic ones. Okay. Now let's go right side. Exalt orbs drop as chaos. Chaos dropped as exalt. Don't really care. I'm going for pack size. Increase effectiveness in grass areas. Turning exalt into chaos is great. It's fine, but I don't know. I just don't need it right now. Chest contains currency. Yeah, sure. Faradin cities are also considered to be another biome. Desert mountain. I really don't know. I'm gonna take these small bonuses for now. I don't want to take rogue exiles right now. I'm gonna start taking summoning circle shit because I really wanted to try that. Summoning circle bosses are powerful, guarded by 2 random. I actually don't know yet. I want to see how I do with the regular bosses, and then I can take that node. Are summoning circles good? Have you tried? Have you spec'd into it? Oh yeah, you have the entire duh, makes sense. I forgot about that. I forgot that's a thing. I keep forgetting. I like summoning circles. Yeah, I like it too. I think I'm gonna take this exceptional item stuff, I guess. Moment of Zen. Like, yeah, that's cool. Summoning circles in city areas have 5% chance to instead summon a random citadel boss. Crazy. I could start doing some Asmary Spirit stuff because getting those idols will be good. Unless I get like these biome specific ones. Dude, I have so many points left that I just don't even know what to take anymore. I think I just click random stuff now. +5 rare monsters, magic monsters. Rarity of items in mountain areas. Chance of shrines. Experience gain, sure, that's good. Helmets, exceptional. Oh, okay. So the other 32 points are actually this abyss, huh? Omens for sure. Amanamu for sure. Effectiveness or additional abyss? Let's say additional abyss. Why do I only have 26 points? It took my SSF progress. Tier 5 rare equipment dropped by abyssal monsters have a desecrated modifier. Okay, I'll just take that. And have 6 more points in what? Ritual? Increase progress. Okay, I got quests to do. Alright. Right now, I have no idea what else to do. I don't need this chaos damage charm. But yeah, swapping this build took a lot of effort for sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna run a map for Utopia. Oh, I got a for Utopia. That's cool. Are there any other charms that are like best in slot or anything to use? I don't know. I think that should be fine. Okay, let's just run a map. Map, tier 15. Let's just pick one. Doesn't really matter. There you go. Okay, dude, the madness I've done. Okay, now we want to start pathing towards these citadels. Or not citadels, the patriarch or matriarch halls. So I can get the rest of my points. Start completing challenges. That's all I care about at this point. It's all I care about at this point. I'm probably going to want to do... What's the other challenge? There's the cartographer. Let's get all the things. And then Tang Mazu. Is this the expedition one? Or is this Delirium? I don't remember. What boss? What pinnacle boss is this from? Tang Mazu is ritual? No, that's the Bodak, isn't it? Let me check. Tang Mazu. No, it's a Raven Trickster. He delights in breaking the... Oh, he's Delirium. Right? Delirium. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go towards Delirium, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's do a map here. I don't even know what tablets people are running. I'm going to just run... I'm just gonna run an Abyss. Okay, Abyss, and then we're gonna run Ritual. And then, yeah, that should be fine for now. And then I don't know what Atlas Master to use. Maps are irradiated. I guess I'll use that. Okay, I'm really... Alright, let's see. Let's see, can I do the thing?
Good night.
Until next time.
They're pretty good.
You must be out of your mind.
The damage needs to be a little better. Uh-oh. 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 Hey! Why am I lagging, man? Crazy. So I just have to hit. Oh yeah, we're getting stunned. Oh, this is just base deli too? Yeah, dude. Recover your energy shield. Yeah, I might have to swap off CI. I don't think I'm ready for CI yet. Alright, we got some adjustments to make to the build. That's fine. Okay, let's not die, please. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Alright. Yeah. This isn't 200% deli, it's just base deli. Yeah, dude. Yep. Delirium. Alright. Dude, did they buff Ignite this patch or something? Because the damage is crazy.
Yes, let's try
Yeah, I'm
something
taking off CI. We're not ready for that yet. We are not ready for CI yet. I can just anoint this. That's a pretty reasonable anoint. I'll figure out what to put the point in. Let's get my flask back. Okay, let's see if it feels better.
Good night.
Alright, we gotta improve this damage.
Foul creature.
Ow.
Bomboclat!
Bomber clot. See, way more survivable just to have by having a life flask, right?
Bomboclat!
Holy shit, this deli is crazy, man. Alright. Goodbye, deli. I'm tired of I'm tired of hallucinating.
Free from the grips of madness. For now.
Yeah, we gotta get the damage up a little bit, for sure. That's kind of a problem too. I got an Omen of the Liege. I didn't even see the Amanamu void. Alright, you know what? At this point, I'm just gonna rush the boss. I'm actually getting stunned pretty easily, even with
Confusion.
You know, actually, when I took off the deli, it's feeling better, right? That's feeling better. So yeah, for sure, you're right. That deli was fucking me up.
Oh no.
Okay, I need power charges. Yeah, we need to improve the damage for sure, bro. Holy shit, Killing Palm. Look at the attack speed on Killing Palm. Ow. Why is this boss so tanky? Alright, well this was a good like damage test. I have a shit ton of divine, so I could decide later if I want to spend more, if I want to just grind it out, you know? I don't think I want to spend more because still SSF brain, you know? Ow. Ow! Oh, there you go.
Bomba.
Took me long enough. Alright. Well, build is still a work in progress, I guess.
I will make use of this.
But it was nice to try it out.
Time is of the essence. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll have to experiment with how I'm gonna deal with I need more damage. Like not just speed, I need damage. Like this crit damage. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get more damage. Like maybe this anointing this right here. Alright, guys. I think that's gonna be it for me. Alright. Look, I'm dark as hell in the background. There we go. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be it for me. Valakura, thanks for joining as always, bro. Thanks for the help with the Ascendancy. Everyone else who hopped in the stream. Appreciate you guys hopping on. And, yeah. Have a good one. Catch you guys next time. Peace.